Hey guys, it's Brad, and welcome to what I'm going to be calling Cosplay Crafts. Basically, this is just like a sister series to Valiant's Treasures, at least for the props where I actually make the things on my own. But here's where I'm going to quickly go over how I made the things, and show you some of the other attempts that I had before I found the right way to do it. Because at least with this one, I've had that, and I'm going to have that probably with a few other things too in the future, but it's whatever. Today, we're going to be talking about the Dragon Balls from my Valiant's Treasures video, the Dragon Balls. So, it's a very simple thing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can do it quite easily. Basically, what this was originally was just a styrofoam ball, kind of like this. Its only difference was it wasn't all smooth and nice and such. So for that, well, actually, brings us to my first attempt, a bigger ball. This is like a 5, maybe 6-inch diameter ball, and yeah, it's kind of, I don't know if you can see all the detail, but it's kind of rough and not very good to the touch. And also my stars, not the best. But basically, so it's just a bigger version of what I ultimately ended up with. So basically for this craft, you get a 3-inch styrofoam ball. I found these smooth ones at Michael's myself. I've checked at least Walmart and a few other places, but I haven't seen them anywhere else. So unfortunately, you'll have to go to, Michael's, possibly Joanne Fabrics, a few other places that sell stuff like that. But, my balls that I used were just normal, not smooth balls. So basically, 6-inch ball, 3-inch diameter with some white athletic tape. I figured that out because I tried another method. This is a ball covered in air drying clay. You see, it's got lots of cracks and fissures and stuff like that, and it doesn't look very good. So I axed that idea also. I pressed forward a bit and tried, painting it, but it didn't feel right. So this might ultimately become a meteor or something in a thing I do. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then for reference, this is air drying clay. I've used it for a few other projects, like actually my shield, my sword. Basically, these are just like little things that I decided to make out of air drying clay for fun. As well as the materia for my Final Fantasy VII video whenever I get to making that. So yeah, air drying clay has a place in crafting, but with that, not so much. With, this, it works totally. You can make some other stuff out of it. Go for it. Just not with the Dragon Balls. So basically, like I said, that's not the right one. That is. But basically, you get a little 3-inch styrofoam ball. You can get these in a 6-pack at Michael's, Walmart, wherever. It's like $3.99, $4.99, something like that. But of course there's 7. I'm bad at counting with my fingers apparently. There's 7 that you have to make. So you'll unfortunately have to get 2 packs. But, with the extras you can make things like Pokeballs, potentially souls, like in Soul Eater, a few other little things, that I'm just trying to give you ideas. So, oh hey, I have like 5 extra balls, what am I going to do with them? There's at least a few things. But yeah, anyway, if you get, not smooth, just take athletic tape, wrap around it. I tried duct tape, and that didn't work. I tried black athletic tape because I didn't have white originally. That was a bit harder to paint over. Get white. And of course, for the stars on the ball, basically I just took a Sharpie and did it because, as I've shown, I can't really paint stars very well at all. So yeah. But of course I want to show you guys how a smooth ball looks, so that's just one coat of paint. You have to do at least 2 coats over it. Something like this, it could take you probably probably an hour, like all the time of painting, but you have to let them dry also. And another cheap little trick that I used, sorry that I have to keep moving around all the time, was, okay, just paint like 1/2, set it in a little plastic cup, set it down, let it dry, pick it up, flip it over a couple hours later after it's dried, and bam. Now the only real question left is like, okay, what color did you go with? Well, me, I've been using Basics acrylics for Basics acrylics for a long time, and the color that I chose for this, because it looked good enough, was cadmium orange hue. I don't know if you can read it, but that's basically just what I went with for this. It works. I think it works well. And then Sharpie, they only come in like normal color red, which not 100% accurate probably, but good enough. Now I have seen better versions of this done, that look more like glass or some kind of jewel or something like that, and that's totally legit. This is my just, hey, here's how I made the things that I made that are cheap, easy, and effective. That you can just walk around the convention floor with, and people will be like, oh, hey, I know that's a Dragon Ball. It works. So, yeah, that's basically it for this episode. So, styrofoam balls, about $3.99. Athletic tape was like $2 or so, if you have to get it. And then a tube of acrylic paint like this was about $4.99. So the whole project is going to cost you about 12-ish bucks to do, I'd say. Well, for 6, probably. So it's under 20 bucks. I can say that for certain. So yeah, that's it for that. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be about, but I'll have it up as soon as I figure things out and go through everything and yada yada yada. So until next time, guys, keep crafting.